Hey, I'm Underkill. Welcome to another video. As a motorsports fan, I really want to get into racing sometime. Hopefully one day on this channel I can do that. So why not look at some of the most used cars in Time Attack? All of the Mitsubishi Lancer Evos with the amazing 4G63 and all models being all-wheel drive and crazy fast and fun to drive. I feel like the price to performance is worth looking at with this car. With all the mods and shops that have worked on these cars over the years, and how often they are raced, makes finding aftermarket parts a big plus. The thing with Evos are, some models are almost 30 years old, so good luck finding one that's only been driven by Granny to the pokies on a Sunday. I do think an Evo is a smart buy. For a good, clean, and well worked done track car, or anything with the right mods, and if you already find a car that's set up for the track and it's done right, I feel like for the performance, it is definitely worth it. Then we have the Nissan Skylines, the R32, the R33, and maybe the R34 and 5 if you don't mind the price tags. For a clean 34 or 35, they really are crazy on the tracks. They got banned in the Australian Bathurst 1000 for rule changes, but we all know it's because the 600 real horsepower all-wheel drive cars really could walk anything on track. When these cars first came out, they really were in a class of their own. An all-wheel drive class and rear-wheel drive class for both drifting and for track. I feel as though if you could get these cars for the right money and for the right price, you definitely could do some damage on a racetrack. Now for everyone's favorite car to love to hate, the Honda Civic. The Honda Civic Type R is mostly used on track, but there's also the EK Honda Civic and other variants of older or newer models. People love to hate these cars because they think they're slow, until they get gapped by one with a laptop in the backseat and a $300 turbo from eBay. Yes, you are going fast until one of your pistons blows through the top of your hood. But in saying that, Honda Civics do have very good reliability, and if done right, they can actually maintain and hold a lot of power. So I feel like for a car that is nearly 25 to 30 years old, and looking at the prices of the other cars so far, that I feel like it's actually a good bargain to go into a Honda Civic. The parts are regularly available, and if you tune them right and do it right, yes, they can be and will be a track monster. While talking about Honda, you can't forget about the Honda Integra, a car that many will probably choose either over the Civic or want because the styling looks different, or they just prefer it over the Civic look. I'm more intrigued to see what the new Integra comes out with in the 24-year series. Yes, it's kind of like the Type R as well, but I'm happy to see where they go. But I feel like for most people, if I could, maybe an S2000. But the price tags on those are getting a little bit steep. Now I want to talk about the Toyota 86. Yes, they are an interesting car to talk about because really I think everything has been done to these cars. They can make insane horsepower, but it's still a boxer engine. There are rumors that the new series may be a hybrid, or they're just going to get rid of the boxer engine entirely. I may wait and see to see what happens with the newer generation, but for the price point for what they want for these cars and just the look of them and everything, I do feel like they're a great buy for a beginner. It's just the boxer engine does not have the best reputation for reliability. I think in my closing summary, it should be really up to you on what you can afford and what you want personally as to be a track car. For me, I think it would have to be between the Toyota 86 and the Honda Civic, mostly because I do own a Honda Civic, so it really is a no-brainer just to go with what you've got. But at the end of the day, these are just some of the vehicles that are mostly used for Time Attack. Thank you for watching.